Hey guys, how are you doing? So today we're going to talk about how do I practice my English every single day. Well, before that, I want to tell you something that I'm already in the upper part of the intermediate level. So some of the practices that I already told you to do, I'm not doing it much of them. I mean, some of them. And I also want to tell you something that I've already changed the environment around me to English. That means the social media, the movies that I watch, everything is in English. I always prefer watching English movies. I don't watch any Tamil movies. I mean, I rarely watch Tamil movies. The last Tamil movie that I watched was maybe Leo, and before that, I don't even remember the name of the movie. It's been a very long time. Similarly, if you open my Instagram account, I mostly follow English content creators. I watch English reels. The same goes to YouTube as well. I follow English YouTubers like Mr. Beast, Marcus Brownlee, Jordan Peterson, and Joe Rogan clips. Lots of English YouTubers. I always watch English YouTubers. I prefer watching English YouTubers. Similarly, for songs also, I prefer listening to English songs. It doesn't mean that I don't like Tamil songs. I like Tamil songs, but I prefer listening to English songs because that helps me to improve my English. And I want to tell you something. When it comes to song, whenever you hear an English song, what you have to do is try to sing along with the singer so that your pronunciation will get improved. At the same time, you'll get the accent. Well, in the beginning, it will be a little difficult, but as time goes on, you'll get the practice. It will become easy. So, if you want to listen to an English song, what you have to do is just open the YouTube and type in the name of the song and also mention with lyrics. So, the YouTube will pull up the song with the lyrics in it, so that you can listen to the song at the same time you try to sing along with the singer. Just read the lyrics. It's very easy. So usually what I do is I watch mostly Eminem songs. In my time, when I was listening to lots of English songs, I usually prefer Eminem songs. What I type is, I type Eminem lose yourself with the lyrics, so the lyrics will come up. So I read the lyrics and also I sing along with the singer. So that's how my pronunciation and my accent gets improved. So this is very easy, guys. This is a very effective technique. You should definitely do it. Okay, now what do I do every single day to improve my English? So that's the thing that we're going to talk about. The first thing that I do in the morning is I watch an English video. It could be a YouTube video, it could be an English movie or a web series or whatever. Something that is related to English, I watch a video for 30 minutes and I shadow them. I already told you what is shadowing, right? Shadowing means that when the person speaks in the video, you also speak along with them. Whatever they say, you repeat them. You imitate them. So that's called shadowing. So shadowing helps us to improve our English communication skill. Like it will improve your pronunciation. It will give you an understanding. Okay, this sentence is used in this situation. So that kind of understanding you will get. At the same time, it's more like a speaking practice because you're using your mouth muscles and jaw muscles and everything. So this is like a morning brush up for me. For 30 minutes I do shadowing. I watch an English video, I shadow it. Then I start my work. Now you might be thinking I might be speaking with my colleagues in English in my work. Well, that is not, my friends. The thing is, I'm still working from home. I don't get a chance to speak with my colleagues. We usually ping in chat tool. We don't usually call and talk. And very rarely we have team meetings. Maybe during team meetings, I get a chance to speak in English with my colleagues, but that is very less. In the afternoon, what I do is in the afternoon, I usually get 1 hour break. In that time, I spend around 30 minutes for reading. I already told you, right? Reading is very important thing that we are not, most of us, we are not doing it. The thing is, initially when I was learning English, I used to read lots of short stories, English fables, small stories to improve my English. But nowadays, I'm not doing it because I'm already in the upper part of the intermediate level or advanced level. I'm not reading that. I'm more focused on topic-wise books. The book that I'm currently reading is this one, Sapiens. Actually, one of my friend recommended this book. It's very interesting. Well, this talks about the human history, how we evolved into Homo sapiens, the origin of everything around us, the origin of our culture, religions, market, business, and everything. It talks about everything. It's really good. It's fantastic. Well, I just started reading this book. I've completed only 3 chapters of it. And this is not a review, okay? This is not a recommendation or anything, okay? I'm not getting any money from this publisher. This is my genuine talk about this book, I'm just reading it, that's all. The reason why I select books like this is books from different genres, different topic. The reason is, you get to learn lots of new words from that particular topic. In normal day-to-day English, we don't have much words. I already told you, right? The English language we speak in our day-to-day life, around 80% of it consists of just 1,000 words. That's all. Well, if you learn those 1,000 words, it means that you have already learned 80% of the English that we are talking. So I read for at least 30 minutes every single day. That is for sure. I've been doing this for a very long time. I'm reading a lot. Every day I spend around minimum 30 minutes. If I get time, I spend time around 1 hour, 1.5 hours every single day. That is for sure. So far, what I've done is in the morning, I spend time on shadowing for 30 minutes, and in the afternoon, I spend time on reading books for 30 minutes. Now, in the evening, after I finish my work, if I get time, I watch any English movies or web series or anything. Okay, currently, I'm watching a web series called Silicon Valley. I've completed around 3, 4 episodes. It's going good so far. It's a very interesting web series that I'm watching. But usually, I don't get time to watch those times in weekdays. Only on weekends, I watch these things. The main important thing is at around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, I do speaking practice every single day. Well, I have some of my friends who speaks in English. I usually call them, I talk with them in English for at least 30 minutes. Sometimes it may go up to 1 hour, 1.5 hours. And in case if they are not available, I do speaking practice alone. I speak to myself. So what I do is usually in the evening time, I go to the terrace of my house. I usually go for walking there. When I go for walking, I do the speaking practice. Well, I mostly talk about what happened today. I usually describe the day. Okay, what happened today? What needs to be done tomorrow? What are all the pending works that I have? Okay, what needs to be done? And I sometimes I talk about YouTube videos as well. What is the next topic that we are going to upload? Okay, how to prepare that topic, and what are all the editing tools that we are going to use? And I do lots of things. Whatever comes to my mind, I talk in English. That's all. Like I already told you before, speaking practice is the very important thing that we should do almost every single day. Okay, now you might be thinking, I'm not spending much time on grammar. Well, that is actually correct. I spend only 2 days in a week for grammar, and that too 1 hour each day. So it's like just only 2 hours in a week. So what I do is I usually brush up my grammar, like, I read about the tenses and prepositions, the basic grammar that I learned. But nowadays, what happens is I'm not even focusing that much on grammar because I have lots of other work because I'm also uploading videos, right? I usually upload videos on weekends. So during that time, I'm not getting much time to focus on grammar, but I have to allocate a time for that in future that I will definitely do. Now, for vocabulary. So what do I do for vocabulary? For vocabulary, like I already told you before, I don't spend specific time for vocabulary. Whenever I read books, whenever I watch English movies or English videos, any of the something that is related to English, when I come across a word that I don't understand, and if I come across a word for the second time, I make a note of it and I learn the meaning of the word. So that's how I learn it only if I see the word for the second time. Because, like I already told you before, whatever English we speak, the 80% of it just consists of only 1,000 words. Okay, do not spend much time on those English words that we don't use it very often. Okay, we need the most common words. Right now, we need to speak in English. For that, we need the most common words. If you are able to learn those 1,000 words, you're already finished the 80% of the English. You'll be able to talk in English fluently. There is no problem with that. Maybe after that, you try to focus on much more specific words like fancy words or something. But right now, those things are not necessary at all. So that's all, guys. These are the three things that I've been doing every single day. I mostly do it at least 5 to 6 days in a week. One day I take break. The first thing is I do shadowing. The second thing is I do reading. The third thing is I do speaking practice. These three things that I do every day. Weekly, twice I spend time on grammar. At the same time, for vocabulary, I do not give specific time. Now you might be thinking something. I haven't included listening in here. I'm not spending much time on listening. Well, that's not true because I already told you, right? I have already changed my environment to English. So that means most of my free time goes to English movies or English songs or English YouTubes or something like that. I do not spend much time on Tamil movies or Tamil songs or anything like that. I usually spend time on English. So that's the reason I'm not giving specific time to listening. So this is what I've been doing every single day, guys. Well, I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.